Welcome to TecoGuide, the only app designed to help you navigate your college and career journey in the quickest and most affordable way. This podcast is brought to you by EdTechity, dedicated to opening doors to higher education and career opportunities for all.
All right, so here are some of the differences between the UC and a CSU. First and foremost, UCs, there's only 9 undergraduate schools, 10 in total. CSUs, there's 23. So CSUs can accommodate a lot more people, which basically means that the admissions requirements are slightly lower for a CSU than they are a UC because of capacity. In terms of prestige, there's some really prestigious UCs, you've heard of them, UC Berkeley, UCLA, that kind of thing. But there's also some prestigious CSUs, Cal Poly San Luis Obispo, Cal Poly Pomona, San Diego State, San Jose State, those kinds of things. So in a nutshell, they're pretty much the same in terms of prestige. UCs do have a slightly higher GPA requirement than the CSUs. The bare minimum for a CSU is 2.0, but that's not for impacted campuses. Same with UCs, they average at about 2.4 minimum GPA, but like I said, not for impacted campuses or majors. Once you go into impaction, meaning there's not enough room, everything skyrockets, and it really doesn't matter if it's a UC or a CSU. At the end of the day, if you're the first in your family that's going to college and going to get a bachelor's degree, it doesn't matter. You got to get the bachelor's degree so that you break that cycle of lack of higher education in your family. The primary difference is the focus. So CSUs focus on hands-on practical research majors. So you're going to have majors there that like physical therapy. You're going to have majors there like counseling. You're going to have majors there like accounting and business administration, etc. On the UC side, you're going to have only research-focused majors. Microbiology, business economics. And those are just a couple examples because the rest of the majors like chemistry, biology, history, psychology, sociology, both systems have it, the UC and the CSU. It's just a slight difference in the focus. One's going to focus more hands-on practical training. One's going to focus primarily on research. And you can mess around and jump around from system to system. So for example, I have my bachelor's and my master's from a CSU, and my doctoral studies was from a UC. At the same time, I have a bunch of students and friends that go to UC first and then end up at a CSU for their master's and or doctorate degrees. Because primarily, they're pretty much the same. They both teach the bachelor's degree, they both teach the master's degree, and they both teach the doctorate degree. So in a nutshell, it's really up to you and your preference. And at the end, both systems have financial aid programs. I mentioned the Blue and Gold program for the UC, but there's also grants for the CSU, FESOG grants, Pell grants, those kinds of things. And the UCs have the same grants as well. So, at the end of the day, just get your degree done.
Thank you for tuning into TecoGuide, the app focused on bringing you tools and content to help you make better decisions about school, life, and career. We hope this episode has inspired you to pursue and excel in your own educational and career journey. Don't forget to subscribe, follow, and share.